Spoilers.
Okay, spoilers now. Big spoilers.
In case you didn't realise, spoilers. Don't
Yeah.
explain.
So we start off. Start of the film, which is
1991.
1991.
They like to tell you exactly
Oh
where
my
everything's
God.
happening in massive
London!
letters.
Berlin!
We forgot about
Yugoslavia! Bulgaria!
It's like in all the other films, they've just put in.
It's like
Georgia.
it's like London, England, UK. This one was just
Exact time of them.
London.
You are here. I realise it.
It's good. I did like it. It was a bit just. It did pull you out of it a little bit.
Yeah,
1991. Well,
because you get this nice scene or this nice like overlook of a city or something like, this is London, this is Berlin, this is Bucharest, or whatever they were.
Bucharest, yeah, they were in Bucharest, weren't they? Yeah, so it's basically showing Bucky.
Oh, yeah, Bucky doing Winter Soldier things.
Winter Soldier. He's doing Russian things, Winter Soldiery things.
Yeah. Getting some kind of look like some chemical.
It's
from
a super soldier drug.
Or an attempt at a super soldier drug.
Well, I think it's the original, isn't it? 'Cause it's from. Well, it's just.
No, it's not the original. The original was never recreated.
Was it?
No.
Oh, I don't fucking.
Unless of course they've changed it in the in this. But,
Okay, yeah.
But to be fair, the people that they used it on went crazy and everything. So it's obviously not the
It's
actual.
not perfected.
So it's an attempt at a super soldier drug serum, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
and that's just left a bit ambiguous. We obviously find out.
we return to it later in the film. A little bit more and then a little bit more.
Well, if you're watching this, it's because you know already, and we know it's Howard Stark and Mark. Is it Martha?
No, that's not Martha. It's they're not going to name Tony Stark with Martha as well.
Who was named Martha?
Batman and Superman.
Oh, friggin' hell.
It all comes down to mothers.
Mothers. It all comes down to mothers though. It wasn't Martha, but yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, it turns out that it was. Yeah, Howard Stark and Mrs. Stark. I don't know if.
But it's one of those things that they showed it twice. I thought thinking
this has some relevance.
This has some relevance.
We haven't reached this point yet in the film of why it's relevant, but it's relevant some way.
Yeah, but after the 1991 introduction,
Yeah.
we go straight into
Africa, Nigeria.
When they're casing what's his name?
Crossbones.
The
guy from.
I want to say Jackhammer.
Well, he does have the fists.
Who is Jackhammer? Is that Marvel? Is that DC?
I don't know. They've got so many to be fair.
It's because he had the two.
Yeah.
They were Jackhammers, weren't they?
Well, they were punching things of something of.
Anyway, but yeah, Crossbones from Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the one who got the building.
Yeah, he was all right, but wasted in this film.
Yeah, he was only had a very small part.
No, but I liked it because he was just a mercenary. He was just a guy in a suit, well, a big padded armour.
Yeah.
With punching glove, like almost like Power Fist from Fallout 4.
I mean, he obviously, because he used to be a SHIELD Hydra agent, so he's got good training. He
has a hatred for Captain America.
Yeah, well, he dies through an explosion by himself, which.
Yeah, the whole. One thing I did like about that scene, because I don't know, we saw it a little bit in all the Marvel films where people get shot.
Yeah.
But I liked the fact that Falcon literally just took two guns out and shot that guy in the face.
He never saw any blood, but he did just waste the guy.
Well, he fired missiles from his backpack and blew up two guys in the background.
I loved what they did with Falcon's wings in this one.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it right at the beginning. You didn't really see it much more in the later part, but in this one. His wings turn into shield, into barrier. He's got like this little red wing, whatever.
Red wing, the little drone he has.
Yeah.
So
he's definitely got an upgrade of some kind.
He's utilised more, and he feels more like.
He feels more part of it now.
He's definitely so. Basically, there's Hawkeye and there's Falcon, and Falcon's gone like that, and Hawkeye's still sort of.
Irrelevant to power levels and everything.
Power level has gone up.
Because you had Falcon down here when he got beaten up by Ant-Man. Because he just had some little SMG and then they're flying around with some goggles on, which I would see. But now his arsenal's gone up, which is it's nice. It's nice to see everyone improving and getting better and upgrading and everything.
Yeah.
And of course, Captain America is still not skipping leg day as he punches everyone, like kicks everyone all the time.
Literally, yeah, he
does love his kicks.
He's powerful, isn't he?
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like he never uses a weapon, a firearm. He did in the first one.
He did in World War time.
But he just uses his fist and his shield.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because you've got that dynamic of Romanov and Black Widow and Falcon
Yeah.
will use weapons and kill people. Where Captain America,
Well, to be fair, he doesn't need to shoot.
Well,
He kicked him and the body's dead. He kicked a car into someone. They
to be
are
fair,
dead.
when someone gets hit by that vibranium shield,
Yeah.
they're not getting back up. And especially when he hit that guy in the face. He was
I
just
mean,
like,
he chucked it like a freaking discus, which, I'm swear to God, if they did an actual version, their head would be sliced off. It's got to be
it just banged into them. Goes,
Yeah.
boom. But yeah, I find it interesting that Black Widow managed to survive a grenade by using a guy as a human shield.
Well, the guy had armor and everything.
yeah,
on, but
true,
it still,
but it should have at least took her out of action for a little bit.
yeah.
But yeah, so basically, cuts to the chase. Crossbones realizes he gets defeated by Captain America. They take a serum, like a virus or something.
They take I reckon some kind of biological weapon. To be first time I saw it though, because it looks like some blood of some kind. I thought it was Hulk's blood.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what my first reaction was.
That
We never find out what it is.
Yeah, so it could be relevant in another film.
Yeah.
I hope.
But my first thought was it was Hulk's blood.
Yeah, but it was some sort of biological weapon apparently.
I don't know what it would be doing in Nigeria.
It was Lagos, wasn't it? They were in first? Or was it Laos?
Where?
The first place, I thought it was Lagos they were in.
It was some African country.
Was it? I don't know where they were, to be honest.
It didn't show it up in big letters.
I think it did, but I think we're more concentrating on other things. We're sort of like,
Yeah.
what's going on? But yeah, so he basically thinks, well, fuck this, I'm going to take Captain America with me.
Yeah, he uses Bucky as an excuse to get him distracted so he can
And
take him
then
out.
detonates his suicide vest or something. And to be fair, this is the bit that annoyed the hell out of me, because she pulled him up into the air and also probably dampened the blast with
Well,
her
she kind of
powers.
like engulfed it in like a little bubble of something.
and then threw it up into the air,
Yeah.
and he exploded. And then it destroyed a building, which is what sparks the whole
Yeah.
thing about them having to be controlled and all this jazz. But realistically, she saved more people by killing those 13 people, because it was a busy marketplace.
Yeah, but they still caused damage and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, but-
people still died and everything. Injured, died. And either way, they were going to get backlash on this, to be fair.
True. So I think.
I mean, they don't look at, oh, look, they saved this many people, but
Yeah, true,
like
but-
injuring this many. They look at it as this many people got killed
No
during their raid.
The thing is, only Captain America tells us she did the right thing. No one else tells us she did the right thing.
I know, no one else
It's a
looked
bit-
at it like
it's a
that.
bit- But that's the thing. She did. She went up in the air because it's less likely to cause more
I mean,
damage.
she tried to get it away from everyone completely,
Yeah.
but obviously either she couldn't control the blast as well as she thought she could, or she's still learning to use her powers fully or something.
Yeah, loads of different things. It's what sparks off the whole thing, and then also
It's kind of like the last little bit, because some Wakandas get injured as well, and so Wakanda steps into it and demands the Avengers to make amends and everything.
Mhm.
So it's kind of like that last little chip taken or added on, which just causes everything to just start crumbling.
yeah, and then we have the second part of that crack starts thing in the whole fabric of the Avengers, which
Yeah.
is where Tony Stark's doing it's like some sort of mind.
It's a virtual reality memory of some
for
kind.
therapy for people that have traumatic. Something to do with traumatic
Yeah,
memories.
to help you relive your traumatic memories, to work through them or erase them, or some kind
Something
of
like that. And they basically just got Tony Stark, shaved him,
Well, he got rid of his facial hair and
got rid of
everything.
his wrinkles, and he spoke literally like not as a teenager or like a young 20-year-old like
Yeah.
ourselves. He just it almost was like he was trying to force himself, like, okay, Dad, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it was just sort of they might as well just got a younger actor that kind of looked like Junior.
Yeah, but that would quite painful.
I know, but
You got Robert Downey Jr.
CGI his
Yeah, he
face.
it sort of looked a little bit strange, in all fairness, but and then we had the whole other the extra Howard Stark and everything.
Yeah,
added in.
this is the silly bit. So there's a woman that son was.
Her son was one of the victims of Sokovia?
Sokovia.
Sokovia.
Sokovia with the whole Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
which is fair enough. Which is good.
There were casualties. There's people who's gonna lost someone and everything.
But then the thing is, she was expecting Tony Stark. She had to count on Tony Stark leaving
by himself,
going to the bathroom, decide not to go in the bathroom, and then walk down the corridor
to talk to her, a random woman waiting at an elevator, to give him the picture of her son who died while they were saving the world. Which, yeah, she'd lost some. They said all of them, but she'd lost someone. She'd lost her son, everything.
Yeah.
And so that like hits Tony, because we all know he's a very emotional person.
Yeah, and he sort of thinks like, right. Sorry, I feel like garbage. So Tony thinks, okay, shit, this is pretty bad. And they show the Avengers in that meeting.
I think they all realise that people have died who they've been trying to save and protect and everything. But no one at that point had actually ever gone up to him and gone, you killed my son, or you killed my husband, you're responsible for this.
There's probably quite a few people from all the films. But they do a quick like montage of the
Avengers, Age of Ultron, Winter Soldier, of all parts that they were part of, and
literally
just showing the destruction
all
of
the
what
people on
they
the ground getting killed, which is just the collateral damage from the situations they're in. But obviously, someone has to be blamed for it, held accountable.
Yeah, and the government's not going to. The government would just give on, the Avengers, they would just do
they're
whatever they wanted.
They're a private company. I'm pretty sure they're not. They're part of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Well, they were part of S.H.I.E.L.D., but then S.H.I.E.L.D. collapsed.
But S.H.I.E.L.D. was part of the government.
Yeah.
So
to be fair, the Avengers were made by the World Council or whatever.
So I don't understand why they're a private company now.
Well, they're all funded and run by. They were funded by Tony Stark, and they just did whatever they felt was necessary.
Yeah. So I'm surprised they haven't been stopped sooner.
Well, I think most of the time they're like, no, they're doing more good than bad,
it's one of those
and
things,
they saved the earth and everything. But it just got to the point where, okay, we need to. People are complaining. This stuff is happening.
People are complaining. These advanced humans. God. In fact, though, you made an excellent point, though. You made an excellent point. I completely didn't realise that. You said how many of them actually have superpowers?
Yeah, in this film there's who actually have superpowers. You got Captain America, who's slightly enhanced.
He's man-made though.
Yeah,
he's a man-made
You've
super
got,
soldier.
Spider-Man, who has superpowers.
Yeah, some spider powers.
He's got exam strength, durability, reflex, and everything with the spider sense and everything. And then you've got
Black Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch.
They're the only three with actual. They're the only three humans with actual powers. Everyone else is just some kind of gadget or armor.
Always a fully.
Or a man-made AI
automaton person with a.
Because they don't have Hulk, they don't have Thor, so it's literally just people with cool gadgets and some good fighting skills going at each other.
So, but they did actually point on that because when Captain America's trying to rescue Bucky after the attack on the Nigerian delegation at the hearing for the Avengers, making it all official that they have to be controlled, which we're getting introduced to Black Panther as well. That after they get arrested, they take away their stuff.
Yeah,
so it's literally like.
I mean, they're still formidable fighters and trained and everything, but they're taking away
their
weapons
stuff
and gadgets, and they're just slightly more. Okay, yeah, we can sort of deal with these guys now.
Just take away their toys and that's it. Apart from Captain America, obviously, because he's could still punch you through a wall.
I mean, Captain America could still kick your ass. Black Panther could still kick your ass without his suit, but
because I thought it's Black Panther superpowers because he runs really fucking fast.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, Black Panther has trained to become peak physical fitness, so he's like Batman has, and his suit also augments him to. Oh, that running scene when they were running, it just looked so strange when they were running past all the traffic.
It's like, and then like they all run the same.
Yeah, they all run in the exact same way. And it just looks slightly strange. I don't know how to put it, but
Yeah, I know what you mean. And then you were sort of like, then Captain America decided to take a car.
yeah, they were going past all the cars,
So
and
it's-
Captain America went, "No, I'll kick a car." And
But by the time, that's the thing. By the time he stopped the German special forces,
Yeah.
like soldier,
well, the German people was like, stand down," so he jumped into the car.
that's so funny. It was cool that scene with
Yeah.
all this. I can't remember what they're called now. The German special forces, GS4B something. I can't remember what they're called now. But they all come rolling in, like fucking loads of them,
Yeah.
and they just get taken down. It's like, well, okay. But then the thing is, War Machine comes in.
Yeah.
But why was War Machine there?
He obviously got the call.
Yeah, but were they in Germany?
Yeah. No, at that point they were in were they in Bucharest?
Bucharest.
No, they were in Bucharest.
Bucharest?
Yeah, they were in Bucharest, tracking down one soldier. And then obviously War Machine somehow got called in
Yeah.
to help. And yeah, you get there kind of fast.
Yeah. Well, he got there, and obviously he's got sanction to be there.
Yeah.
Because
Because he's one of the ones that signed the accord to become government lapdogs, if that's the way you want to.
Yeah. I mean, Black Widow signed it.
Yeah, because she thought it was the best option at that moment.
Didn't
I
they-
can understand War Machine signing it because he's a soldier, he's used to this, he reckons.
Oh yeah, he reckons it's all thing.
Tony Stark kind of like got guilt tripped into it, sort of, but he
Oh, yeah.
still reckons it's the best way.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, yeah, but he's human himself,
Yeah.
so he's not like Captain America. He's not like
he just has a suit.
yeah, which is he's just a man in a suit,
Yeah.
a very advanced suit, and everyone knows it's him as well. So I think the way they're drawn up, they all have their own reasons to be on each side. Obviously, Black Panther's just out for revenge.
Yeah,
he's out for revenge
he
for his
thinks when
father.
Soldier killed his father. But I don't think they needed Black Panther to see the bomb. Because you had Black Panther looking out of the window to see that a bomb had been found.
It should have gone off.
Yeah. I don't think they needed that
It
part.
would have been good to case his reactions. Like you could have seen it,
Yeah.
you could see the bomb go off, but in that split second, he like ran forward and tried to grab his father, and
Yeah,
it blew up.
Because he actually jumped towards his father to get him down,
And
but
literally
Black
launched
Panther
him.
is literally closer to the bomb than his father is. Yet his father gets killed and he gets like a couple of scratches and everything. Which
Yeah.
you could say because he's younger and he's trained, he doesn't sustain
Yeah.
as much damage and everything. But I don't
He probably has a vibranium vest on.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. But I don't think they actually needed to see
You
him
ever seen him
see the
get
bomb.
into the suit?
No, you see him take his helmet off. But other than that,
That's a very snug fit.
yeah.
That's a very snug fit, that one. Jesus.
Maybe he had like Iron Man style. Where you
Well,
could-
that's what I was thinking, because it's metal, isn't it? It's vibranium.
Vibranium like the most malleable material apparently according to Avengers 2.
No, Bucky's arm's not vibranium, is it?
No, I don't think so. Anyway.
Wait, we got blown off, so.
Yeah, they got destroyed.
Yeah, you can see why they've drawn the lines up in that way.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad, but I mean, we sort of have this thing with the whole Russian. Obviously, he's controlled by
Yeah, because he's been brainwashed. and everything.
brainwashed, or the code words to make him activate him, turn him into a obeying soldier. You have this guy working behind the shadows, don't you, throughout the whole
Yeah,
thing.
the villain who Zemo is not the Zemo from the comic books. Completely different.
But I like
He's another Sokovian. So this one thing from this film is like everything goes back to Sokovia.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well, it was
A lot
the
of it
most
is-
recent event.
Yeah, it did really so it's understandable why and everything. It's like the next one along. But it's like you had the mother whose son died in Sokovia. Then you got the main bad guy doing this all because he was from Sokovia.
Mm.
There was one thing sure there was like something else, or something, but
Well, yeah, he has. That's what I like.
He
about
had a
him.
good reason and everything.
He's human. He's not a supervillain. He's not got any superpowers. He's just a person out for revenge, and he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Don't know how he knows all these things.
Well, he got with
Oh yes,
Winter
Black
Soldier.
Widow. Black
They
Widow.
released all the
Yes.
Hydra files, and he then deciphered them all and worked out everything. Although it is a bit convenient how It was the
finds-
Winter Soldier who took out Tony's dad. It's all plan, get them, break apart the Avengers by getting Iron Man to find out that Bucky killed his father, or his parents. Iron Man goes, "You killed my mother," and goes,
It's very convoluted because it means that Iron Man would have to come there
yeah.
to see that happen, to start them fighting.
It was a very particular set of dominoes which had to go off, which it worked.
It worked. It
I
worked.
mean, so they were. He gave them a little nugget, and they started to fight even without all the ending bit. But
Well, that's the point of the little cracks that start to appear
Yeah.
in the Avengers fabric. The whole thing with after the big battle that we've discussed sort of slightly, but the big battle is really cool with all the characters and you see all them fighting. You see Spider-Man, awesome sections of him fighting with his quips and stuff.
yeah, we get a nice introduction to what Spider-Man is and what he might be later on.
Yeah, as a kid, surrounded by all these Avengers, that
Yeah.
obviously he's like a massive fanboy.
I didn't have a pen and paper going, "Before I fight you, can you sign this, please?"
Sign my hat, sign my
Yeah.
Avengers t-shirt. So, yeah, basically, Vision, as you know, Vision blasts Falcon, but Falcon dodges, hits War Machine.
War Machine. Doing more damage than what he thought he was going to do, looks like, because apparently got distracted somehow.
Well, yeah, you said it was Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch. Wanda, that's the name.
Wanda!
Wanda. but no, because just in the normal clothes, she's fine and everything, but as soon as she puts on her Scarlet Witch outfit,
He's just like,
but she's
"Ooh."
there.
So he like poof. So War Machine gets crippled because he's basically in an iron coffin at this point when his suit loses power. That's when they stop fighting. They obviously get taken to that.
Well, yeah, because
prison.
the original task was just to get away and stop Zemo from everything. So they did sort of accomplish that task, albeit at a cost of one Rhodey.
Yeah, poor Rhodey. But
I don't know, I felt sorry for Falcon, but he didn't do anything wrong. He dodged an attack,
yeah,
and then he's like, "Dude, I'm sorry about that."
Yeah.
He blasted him away with the fucking sonic blast. Oh, dude.
should have killed him. Full power.
I'm pretty sure that's how he got his black eye or something.
Probably because he hit the ground pretty hard. But so that's what stops the Avengers have been captured. Well, the ones half of them. Tony realizes he's made a mistake.
Yeah, do you reckon that?
To Falcon.
Because I didn't say this last time, but the guy phoned room service to get his normal breakfast. So the woman came in, found the body. The body was then, and that was leaked to the Berlin police, who then sent it to whatever the name is, which then eventually got to Tony Stark.
That's so he did that to make all the pieces fall together. So Tony realizes.
Because I don't even know that. So it's sort of like he sort of had a plan to get them all to where he wanted them to go.
It hinged on quite a lot of things,
Yeah.
but he had nothing to lose really. So
I mean, his plan was already starting to work. It just to get it all the way to the end, it needed a few things to go right, which they did. But
and to be fair, Iron Man is open to the idea that, you know, he's wrong. He says he's wrong.
Yeah.
Even says Captain America, but it's the whole thing of seeing his parents being killed by Bucky, sends him over the edge, which means that this is the point where Civil War is better than Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Because there's a legitimate reason. You've got all this background.
You've seen his friendship build up. You've seen their different points of view, and then you've seen someone who sees the person standing right next to him. He's watching his parents get killed by the person standing right next to him.
As far as he was concerned, it was a car accident.
Yeah.
Up until that point.
And then he turns to Steve and goes, "Did you know?" And Steve knew.
Yeah, he knew because
Yeah,
obviously Bucky remembers every single one person who's killed. So he probably said it. He was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
He's probably like, "I killed Howard," because
Yeah.
they knew Howard back when they were a thing. So
Steve knew, never told Tony, and it's just Tony just wants revenge for his mum and dad getting killed. I think mainly his mum.
yeah. But he even says he killed my mum.
Yeah.
He didn't mention his dad.
Good, their relationship was always slightly strained.
Yeah.
Shown, but
Still.
he definitely loved his mum quite a bit, and I mean, so that was just the tipping point from everything that built up and all this. And it's like, no, screw this. I'm just gonna kill this guy. He's done too much. He needs to be put down. He needs to be killed.
They don't play punches either with the thing. They're just smacking the crap out of each other.
At that point, because you still got Captain America still trying to hold Iron Man back and just not trying to kill him, just stop him. But Iron Man literally going for the kill on Bucky.
Yeah, and it's a good fight sequence, and it's actually realistic because the only thing that stops them is the fact that literally Tony's defeated. He gets his thing crushed and he's in a bad way, and so's
I mean, when Soldier gets his arm blown off, you see they all properly look beaten. I mean, even whenever it goes to Tony's visor and everything, you see red on all his suit parts. From the battle and everything, and it's like, yeah, they're literally beating the shit out of each other, just not giving up, just carrying on.
Whereas you've got the other end of the scale, which is Black Panther. He gets the guy, he tries to kill himself, he explains why he does it, he understands why he did it.
Yeah.
He tries to shoot himself, stops him, because he's not going to kill him, which he was going to.
Yeah. But he realised that revenge is ruining everyone.
Yeah.
It's causing all this, and then he decides to let go of his revenge. But he saves the guy and says, no, you still not to live. You need to get what's coming to you.
Yeah. But that's the Black Panther's, like, he literally develops as a character just in those small scenes.
Yeah.
Like, he wants revenge, that's all he wants, he's out for blood, and then all of a sudden he's now...
And he's realised, because he's been like an outsider, like part of this, seeing what this whole thing has done to the person causing everything, what it's done to the Avengers at the moment, making friends fight each other and everything. He's like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not doing any of this anymore. This is not who I want to be or what I want.
Yeah, exactly. So that is an important scene. This is the after credit scene, isn't it? 'Cause he puts Bucky in stasis, so he's like funding him being put in stasis. He's not going to kill him.
But he realised that Bucky didn't actually kill his father like he thought it.
He did, but he knows that Bucky's too dangerous as well. And Bucky obviously knows that, and that's why he wants to be put in stasis.
Yeah.
But, I mean, overall, we only see... I mean, there's the extra parts where Peggy dies.
Yeah.
And the Peggy's great niece. Great niece. So that's sort of down with Captain America's side of the thing. Can't afford Gwyneth Paltrow, so you don't see her. It's just sort of put in a way that makes sound that Tony Stark's literally, he just loves being Iron Man too much. So they've got stronger relationships. They've both got relationship problems, but like Captain America's sort of getting into it.
Captain America's starting a new one while Tony's trying to keep hold of one, because at the end of Iron Man 3 he
destroys his suits.
He destroyed those suits, but then he needed them back for Age of Ultron, and so he sees that not only, because he's also rid by the guilt of killing people, of causing the deaths of people to go to God, but he also feels that if he does this, he...
retribution.
Yeah, and then he can more control, and he's less likely to do everything, and he can be with Pepper a bit more than what he actually is at the moment.
Yeah. But then we got the after sequence with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The web cartridges, laser thing with the logo, and he will return.
Yeah.
So that's all good. We're looking forward to Spider-Man 2017. I think
2017.
I think it's 2017.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, all the dynamic with them in the battles and everything like that, like Ant-Man going big.
Yeah, we get Giant Man, and we get to see like how everyone fights against each other and all their skills and everything. Which is
we get the quips between each other, like, oh, hello, I'm Clint, fucking
Black Panther's like, I don't give a crap.
No one gives a shit about Hawkeye. Poor Hawkeye. What is his motivation to come back?
Who?
Hawkeye.
Well, he got bored, didn't he?
He got bored, yeah.
Captain America needed some help, so he called some Clint and like, yeah, I was going to go water skiing, but this sounds like much more fun. And, and he owed Wanda debt or...
Yeah, something like
that. Well, he did get saved by her twin brother, who took a few bullets for him, so there is that to add into it.
So, yeah, so that's why he's back,
yeah.
But realistically... No.
He just got bored and just wanted to be part of the action again.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we could leave it there.
Yeah.
There's loads of little bits in it that things. There's
Yeah,
probably
there's a few little Easter eggs.
there's a few
which
references you probably
I
missed.
think
as well.
I got. You probably missed a couple of them because you don't know them as much as I
I
do.
don't know at the I don't read. I haven't read the comics, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, there's obviously probably quite a few that I missed.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I think it's one of those films that we will watch again. So
Yeah.
we'll watch it with.
And it was nice to be when we get the Black Panther story and we get the Spider-Man story and we look back at Civil War and go, oh, that's why that was in that, or that's led to that, and it's always nice to see. And
Yeah, I always like those Marvel films. They always link.
they have a very good continuity within that part. I'm not saying that they have flaws in some of them.
Yeah, but as a story, like all the
Yeah.
links are pretty good. So yeah, next one we're going to see probably is Apocalypse.
Apocalypse, yes.
For Angry Birds.
And then
The
the
Dinklage.
next Marvel Cinematic Universe will be Doctor Strange,
Yes, we'll see that.
which is always very
Rogue
interesting
One.
to
There's
see.
loads of films coming out this year. There's a few films that aren't like on the top thing that I want to see. So yeah, we'll keep the reviews churning out.
Keep watching them, please.
Keep watching, please. Yeah, please. Or don't. Who cares? I mean, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next on that next thing we do, whatever that will be.
On the Apocalypse.
Hopefully, the Apocalypse. Yeah. Which hopefully will be good. I hope. I really.
We
fucking
need
hope.
less Jennifer Lawrence and more Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.